Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Abby. I'm with Fitness is Medicine. Today we're going to do another great workout you can do in your home. Very minimal equipment and exercises that everybody can do. So remember to come into these workouts warmed up and ready to go. 5 to 10 minutes of cardio, get your heart rate up, get your muscles warmed up and ready to move. Okay, today we're going to start off with a band or a tube up in a higher position. We're going to do a new exercise I'm not sure that we've done before. It's called sort of it's a lat exercise and a little bit of chest and shoulders, but what we're going to do is it's called an iron cross pull down. So we're going to start with it out to the side, down on your knees, facing away from the wall. So I want you to have the tension here, so your arms are straight out to the side. Envision, gymnasts where they hold the iron cross, where they hold themselves straight out. But then I'm going to have you pull straight down from there. So only let it come up to this parallel position with the floor and pull down from there. So I want you nice and tall, tummy tight, down on one knee, partially because it takes some balance and some core to do it this way, and partially because then it gives you the proper resistance that you will need with that band coming down off the top. Breathe. So we're bringing it straight down. So like I said, we're using some lats, a little bit of pecs, and some shoulders here. And 10. All right, good. So the next time, just think about alternating which knee you kneel down on. If you need to, you need to put a little pad there, depending on your flooring or your carpet. Okay, now we're going to do a squat pulse, sitting on using a chair, but not actually sitting on it. So using the chair for form. So if you have a chair, a kitchen chair or a coffee table, actually any chair will work because you're not actually going to sit down in it. But I've talked about this in the past where envision sitting into the chair will help you with your squat form. So what I'm going to have you do is hover down over that chair, and we're going to pulse. So just like you're going to stand up, but don't go very far. It's just a pulse. So each time you pulse, I want you to think about squeezing your glutes. Really engaging those glutes can help with so many different things. We're going for 30 seconds here. That's 20. 10 more seconds. Just small little pulses. Notice that my back is straight. I'm not rounded like this. I'm keeping my chest up, my knees back over my ankles, and that's 30. Okay, Baloo is here to help me here again today. He likes to be down here. Here's your trolley. All right, so like I said, you don't actually need a sturdy chair, but something so that you can really work on that form while you're doing those squats. Okay, next we're going to lower down to the floor, which Baloo will love, and do some mountain climbers. So what we're going to do is lower down into a plank, and we're going to do mountain climbers, which we've done, but we're going to use a different form. We've done up the middle in the past, and then today, here, look at this. We're going to bring your knees out to the side. So in that plank and out to the side, try to reach your elbows. You might not be able to reach your elbows, but that's the goal that you're thinking of. 4, 5, keeping your back nice and flat. 2 more. 10 and 10. Okay, so if you can't do all 10 of those, that's okay. You could start with 3 or 4, 5 maybe, and then do another set later on. Those are much more challenging than the ones right up the middle. So the other thing is if you find yourself, okay, I can do 5 of those, rest, maybe try the next 5. Or just do 1 set of 5 total, and that's fine. Like I said, they're pretty challenging, and the biggest thing to focus on is keeping your hands directly beneath your shoulders, keeping your back flat, and breathing. Okay, next we're going to do kettlebell swings. So if you don't have a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell. I'm going to swing away from Baloo. So the point of these actually is it's a pretty big hamstring workout. And yes, you want to use momentum with this one. Generally, I don't want you to use momentum, but with this one, you're going to be swinging back. I'm going to go this way so I can see him. And then letting it come up to about shoulder height. So keeping your abs nice and engaged. And so we're going to let it swing back, come up to about shoulder height, snapping your hips at the top there. So you're not actually lifting this kettlebell, you're just giving it its momentum right at the bottom, kind of just swinging it. So your arms shouldn't be feeling this. 9, 10, 11, and 12. I'm gonna do 12 of those. Hey, good timing. So like I said, it's a workout for your hips and your hamstrings. So you're snapping them at the top. Your arms shouldn't be feeling that one. It's really core, hamstrings, glutes. Thank you for waiting on that one. Okay, now we're gonna lower back down to the floor. And if you have a BOSU, go ahead and grab it. If you don't, you can do this on the floor as well, or on the edge of a chair, or maybe even a low bench, like a step or something. So we're gonna sit on the BOSU. My gym is becoming cluttered with Baloo toy remnants. And I'm gonna have you lean back. So you're gonna be like right on top of the BOSU. And we're gonna do those bicycle abs that we've done in the past on the floor, but we're going to be doing them seated with a little bit of variability here. Like I said, if you don't have a BOSU, that's fine. You can do it on the floor, on the edge of a chair, anywhere. You can also do them laying on your back like we've done in the past. So if this is the first time you've done this, I want you to lean back on that BOSU, put your hands on the back here, and then one foot out straight. Now, my back is straight here, not curved like this. So think about leading with your chest here. Nice and slowly, not putting your feet down if you can. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. If you start to feel that one in your back, use your hands even more to help prop you up. Or if you're doing it on the floor and you're feeling it in your back, you can lie down on the ground and then do that where you really feel like you're pressing your back into the floor. Or if you're doing it more seated up on the ground, you can put something in the small of your back, like a really soft like exercise ball or a rolled up towel or a pillow or something to help support your back. Okay, speaking of balls, grab one if you have one. So I've got this, it's just a small little playground ball. You can use, pick up all these little pieces. You can use a pillow if you don't have a ball this size, or even a tennis ball. It doesn't really matter. This is a balance exercise. And we're going to start, so either your staggered stance, tandem stance, or single leg if you can. And I want you to take this ball, and we've done this similar thing in the past with a fit ball, but I want you to use a smaller ball for this one. We're going to call it around the world. So I want you to move that ball all the way around in a big circle. Now you're supporting yourself really strongly on this hip. This is also a good hip stabilizer. All the way around in a big circle. Now, if that feels okay, I want you to follow that ball It's going to change it a lot. Follow it with your eyes. So you may only be able to do a tandem stance or a staggered stance here. I'm losing my balance. Baloo is distracting me again. So maybe a tandem stance. Follow that ball all the way around with your eyes. If that's too hard, go back to making it go in a circle without following it with your eyes. Now we'll switch sides, and I want you to switch directions of the ball. So now we're going to go the opposite direction. If you can, follow it with your eyes. Also, turning your head. So I'm looking up at it and then looking down on it instead of just with my eyes. So you can make those variabilities. So just follow it with your eyes, follow it with your whole head, as long as you're not getting dizzy. If that's too much, turn it into a tandem stance, or just go back to moving it without following it with your eyes. So there's a lot of variations here that you can do to make it challenging for you, but also safe. Don't do it where you're feeling like it's too much. Also, always do it either maybe with your back to the wall, or you're standing next to a kitchen counter so you can grab on, different things like that. But first one is just going around. Try to make it as big a circle as you can, all the way around the world. And then following it with your eyes, and then turning your head if you can. Those are all big variations. Try to go 3 or 4 times in one direction, and then you can switch feet and go the other direction. The next time you go through it, try to go the opposite direction on opposite feet. So if I went this direction standing on my right foot, so I went counterclockwise for me, think about, or you can just do counterclockwise both ways, and then the next time go clockwise with both feet. Mix it up how it makes sense to you, but by mixing it up, you're challenging your brain, you're challenging your balance even more, and you're getting some more core workout as well. Okay, go through those 1 to 2 more times, add some cardio in between, and remember to do your stretches and cool down at the end. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time.